Hi guys, this is Frankie for the Pixel Slayers, and today I just want to let you know about something cool I realized when looking for PS1 Square Enix games on Amazon, and I'll let you know what that is in just a minute. Okay, so basically what I realized, which it's pretty cool, is you could actually get brand new releases still of certain Square Enix PS1 titles. Final Fantasy Chronicles being one of the titles you can get brand new still from either the Square Store or you can get them from Amazon.com. Amazon.com's kind of been selling out of them more recently, and I think it's because I don't know if they're actually getting new presses still, or if they're just selling you back catalog, like a backlog of the games I already have printed. But you can purchase from time to time new copies from Amazon and the Square Enix store. And one thing I want to let you know about is it is the greatest hits version, and some come in the thin case and some come in these thicker cases, depending on the game. But you get the original artwork with the up-to-date copyright date of 2001 on certain titles, and yeah, I think 2001 is like the newest copyright date you're saying. And you get the full release, the 2 discs. But one thing you do need to realize if you do want to buy these games is there is one unique thing about these discs, and that's that they're actually regular CDs. They're not the black PS1 era CDs that you would think you would be getting. They're actually these clear basic CDs. Basically, they're just like a PC CD-ROM. And the reason why is because Sony's no longer pressing those black CD-ROMs. They stopped doing that like 20 years ago. So these new presses of these games are actually just using regular CDs. These are not counterfeit. These are legitimate presses of PS1 titles, but they are probably the only PS1 titles that have these basic CD CD presses, releases, what do you want to call it. And that's just because they don't make those black discs anymore. So they are being pressed on regular discs. But in my opinion, that's kind of cool. It makes them more unique. It's also nice getting a new copy of the game. You're not dealing with like a really scratched up disc. Most of these PS1 titles are hard to find in good shape. So if you buy it new, you're getting a brand new disc. And potentially, for the collector value, these could be worth more money than the black discs in the future. So if you're a collector, and let's say you're like really a completionist, you want to have like a non-greatest hits version and a greatest hits version, maybe you want to consider this third version too, the later the later released, I don't call it a generation, but the later release of these greatest hits games. If you want to have the third disc in the print, if you want to have the I guess we call these the basic discs releases, you might want to consider purchasing this if you really are a collector. I don't know if these are going to be worth more money in the future than the black releases, but I just bought them because I needed another copy of Final Fantasy. Well, Sari needed another copy of Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger to play while she's on her treadmill. So we bought this recently, and this was about $10. This was actually I believe a warehouse deal. So this wasn't like a sealed copy. It was a warehouse deal because the case has some damage, but the disc and the manuals are brand new. It just was like a damaged case. Yeah, so both these games are on those CD-ROMs, not on those PS1 black CDs. But like I said, they play the same. They just look a little bit different on the back. So yeah, if you're a collector, you might want to consider picking up these clear discs while you still can. I'm sure they're not being printed anymore, and they're going to be harder to find. And in time, they're probably going to be worth more, perhaps. I don't know. And if nothing else, I just want to let people know that, hey, these are legitimate. There's a lot of reviews on Amazon for these games saying they got counterfeit copies, leaving the sellers bad reviews, or just leaving a bad review in general. On Amazon, on the Amazon main page of the listing for the product, they're saying that these are counterfeit, but they're not. They are not counterfeit. They are legitimate. They just are pressed on regular CD-ROMs because those black ones are no longer available. So yeah, just a quick FYI, and if you're looking for some PS1 Square Enix titles, you could probably get them new still. Just check back on the pages time to time, and I don't think you can get Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, or Final Fantasy VII new still, but some of these lesser in-demand Final Fantasy titles, or I think it's Chrono Cross as well as one of them, you can get them you know, brand new or at least very like new from warehouse deals still. So that's a quick FYI. I hope it helps someone out, and if nothing else, clears the confusion about whether or not these are real discs. They are. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for more great content, and thanks for watching. Bye.